So I've been doing really good, making sure my hair done in these videos. I've been trying to be, you know, a little bit more presentable. But anyway, y'all, I already know like the routine. She's freshly washed. I'm finna get in, start blow drying her. I sprayed my heat protectant and I decided to put the bond smoother in her hair at the bowl. And y'all already know the technique that I use with my paddle brush. I love wooden tools. I wish I would have known about them earlier on in my career, even though I was using paddle brushes before. Wooden tools are like way better, especially when it comes to the heat. Like I didn't throw away so many paddle brushes because so much heat messes the brushes up. Then I used to use the round brushes. They're cool too, but I don't know. It's just something about this ventilator pad brush. Like, I have not stopped using it. I actually have several of these because it's less tedious to clean these than it is to clean a regular paddle brush, but it's still, kind of tedious. So I do have like 3 or 4 of these to alternate with between the day because I get in between 3 to 5 silk presses every day. So yeah, speaking of that, y'all, I need an assistant, like a real life serious assistant. Okay, so we're looking at the scalp. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. Like my camera been out of focus in these last few videos. It's like I'm doing good with making sure I don't have my bonnet on, but I just can't show y'all the hair how I want to. Maybe I just gotta go back to the bonnet. But anyway, like I was saying, I do need a serious assistant. People don't take jobs seriously. Like, and the crazy thing is, when you work for like a small business, like or an entrepreneur, the job is more laid back. Not for, I wouldn't say laid back, but it's nothing like working for Walmart or Target. It's kind of a little less stressful, but the work does need to be done. So people just treat it like, oh, it's just so lenient. I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. And it's like, no, the reason I hired you was to take some of this slack off of me. And I could really do this in a day for myself, but so I can actually have an off day and get more done. I want to hire somebody. But people, I don't know, then they're so demanding. They want you to pay them like $100 an hour, but you don't even have reliable transportation. You're late to work. You don't finish the task that I give you, and then I am a one band type of person. Like all of the stuff for my business, I do it myself. So it would benefit me if I had a team. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of people think I do have one, but I don't. And I need you to actually be skillful. I need you to have good customer service. I know a lot of people aren't good at, making logos or like making flyers, graphics, and the website. So, and I'm good at that. So I just have to, pay an actual graphic designer for that part. But if I say schedule my posts. Like you get on, and everybody has a social media. Everybody gets on Facebook. You know how to post a picture with some words. Like, but I do train them. Like I've went through so much training, like it's ridiculous, and it's to the point where I don't know, I'm over it. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. But the reason I brought this up was because it was a woman at the front. So I have a store at the front of my salon. She wanted a wig. You know whether or not if you want a wig. And I'm just talking to her for about a good 30, 45 minutes. Then this client walks in, even though she was early, still, like, I need to go ahead and do her hair. Like, I had to stop talking to the lady. And it was just, it was just too much. Like, if I had an assistant, then the assistant probably could have did it faster than I was able to do it. And even if she wasn't, it would still been someone up there, talking to her to sell her the wig. So having a team is like very, very important, and that is one of my biggest goals for 2023. Like, because I'm starting new things, a lot of things is going on, and I can't be one band anymore. Like, and I'm gonna need somebody else to edit these videos as well, because it's just gonna be way too much, y'all. But anyways, y'all already know the drill. If you're a regular, how I silk press my clients' hair. That's why I started saying that I would do story times over my videos, because it's kind of become to a point where it's redundant, and my recording has gotten better, so you can get the gist of what's going on. I am gonna start using new products. I have done a salon clean out, because I don't use any like regular products that anyone can go in the store and buy. I use all professional products, and I'm on the way to formulating my own products. So yeah, it's gonna be really busy and really hectic, and I'm just preparing myself for it. It all comes with organization. Like, organizing can really just put you on a path for greatness. And then when your room is clean, when your space is clean, when your car is clean, like, you just feel so much better, and it's like you just feel like you're doing something right with your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're on the way to doing, and I can't wait for y'all to see. But something like a concept of silk presses that I really want you all to grasp, like, you saw the little piece that I am pressing out now. You saw how it looked blow dry versus the press section. The blow drying process plays a big part in your silk presses. If your blow dry does not look like a frizzy blowout, you're gonna need an amazing miracle to happen, because the shampoo, and I was also showing her on the camera, like, her short hairs. Like, I love how I can record and show them at the same time what's going on. But the shampoo process and the blow dry process is going to make or break your silk press. And make sure you get small sections, like the size sections that I was grabbing. Unless their hair is fairly thin, then you don't have to get small sections like that. But let's get into the cutting, because as y'all see, like, those ends are bad. Like, I said, my another goal for this year, I wanted to get more consistent clients. Like, it's one thing to be loyal, because she's one of the clients. She doesn't go to anybody else for silk purses, but she is not consistent. But I gave her some slack because she is in med school, so, and I remember when I was in college, got a business degree, and so of course I was there for, business. But when I used to be in the library, like, all of those, like, med majors, like the nursing and all the other stuff, they would be in the library just boo hoo crying. Like, it's really stressful, and they put a lot on them, and I understand why, because there is like a serious, serious major to take on. But yeah, I seen grown women cry, I seen grown men cry. Like, it was crazy, and I was so young and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, is it really that deep? But a lot of them were older and they were just starting to go to school, and some of them were older and it was like their first time. So, when you take a break from school, if you're not like a school person or a quick learner, they can also be like a drag on you. So, I'm glad that I just went ahead, went to school, did what I had to do, and I got out because, and then all these different curriculums and stuff, they change over time. Like what someone may have went to school and learned like 5 years ago is going to be way different if they were to decide to go now. So, yeah, that was really crazy. So, I'm just trimming, giving her a little bob. Probably could have cut off more now that I'm watching this video, or maybe it's just the video. I say that every time I watch myself afterwards of cutting their hair, I'm like, dang, I really could have cut more. But in person, it really doesn't look like that. I think it's just because of the way that the ring light is shining so brightly. It's making the ends look even thinner. But I already told her, like, hey girl, I have to give you a bob. Like, and it's really crazy because the first time she came to me, look at me, all in the camera. See, that's gonna have to be another goal for 2023. Cause Crystal, what are you doing? Like, y'all could have missed some really great footage. I don't think y'all missed anything though. I don't really see a difference. But dang, this is definitely gonna be like a blooper video. So I'm letting the rest of the hair down, and sometimes I like to take pictures like this as well. Um, I started doing this in beauty school because it was this one woman, she came to me in the neighborhood, her hair was just so terrible. So, but when you pulled all the rest of her hair down, you really couldn't see it. So I started basically doing half up, half downs when I could. And I just pulled the rest of it down just like I did. And I cut it like so. Yeah, I really could have cut more. But mm, maybe it looked good to me in person. I don't know what y'all think. And I really want my clients in the future, when I say stay still, when I'm cutting their hair, I want them to stay still. Because I had to go back in. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I had to go back in and cut a little bit more because she was moving her head. And I hate when I'm cutting their hair like this, I'm on the side of her head and they're leaning their head closer to me. What are you doing? Like, that's gonna mess the cut up even worse. Like, come on now. So I really want them to stay still when I cut their hair. Like, if I be like, keep your hair down, keep your hair down. Or if I'm on the side like this, hold your head up. Like, she still got her head up. Like, I don't know. Some people, they just move to whatever movement they feel in their head. I don't know. It's so confusing in this hair world, y'all. So I was just letting her look at her hair. Look at the shine. Maybe I did go back in and cut some more. And look at me now. Just such a perfectionist. But and yeah, make sure none of the hair was like cut on the cape, because I had that instance one time. Some of the hair was like up under the cape, and it was some long pieces that I did not cut. So make sure y'all check that. Okay, so I'm using my T3. Y'all got this at Sam's for $50. Like, I don't know. I don't really curl hair, like talking about with a curling iron. I usually use my flat iron, but I was showing my friend. She was like, "Girl, you should get that. I paid over $100 for mine," and I was like, I don't know. So I went back to Sam's, and when I was shopping, I saw them again, and it looked like nobody was even thinking about buying it. The way that it was stacked looked the exact same, and none of the rows behind it was empty. Like, so I was like, let me just give it a try, you know. But it's been pretty cool so far. I like it. So she wanted to go with like a more curly look, I guess you could say. So that's what we're doing. And really, it's not gonna be curly when I get done. Y'all just gonna have to see what I'm talking about. But yeah. Okay, so I really do like how the curls came out, like the final look. I'm loving this side, like how her little bang is. I don't know, I just like how when it just looks like this, it's not really feathered. I didn't really do any layers in her hair. I love when I don't have to cut through their hair to add layers. I like for their hair to all be healthy from the root to the ends. But of course, if it's not, then I'll just go through and put some layers so I don't take too much of a length off. And she doesn't really like edge control or whatever. So I just hot combed her edges to the best that I could because y'all know people they scared of the heat. But I'm finna get some content in. Y'all already know. Gots to do that. Because just look at the shine, look at the luster. I'm gonna get some better lights because, or maybe I only got the shop lights on. I think that's what the issue is going on here. This video, this voiceover has been all over the place. But anyways, I think that's probably what happened. I don't have my actual ceiling lights on, only the shop light and ring light. But yeah, we getting some good content or whatever. And now she's gonna pay me and go. Thank you guys for watching.